Welcome to DCL Talk Show. Today we'll be discussing about Division 2 games, and even before we get into the games, DCL Premier League, T90 Premier League, DCL Premier League started today, and two games happened, and the first one was between Andhra Titans versus Karnataka Royal Challengers, and Andhra Titans won by 56 runs. Okay. And the second game was Hyderabad Hawks versus Mumbai Indians, and Mumbai Indians won by 5 wickets. That's the status. When I get a chance, I'll give, if possible, I'll give some updates. I mean, uh, game stats at the end of the show, if time permits. Okay. Uh, Tonight, I have two guests here to walk us through the games. One is my usual friend Pradeep. Pradeep, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jagan. I have to say I'm a little unprepared today, but I'm going to do my best. But it was an exciting week of cricket this week, both Division 1 and Division 2, so I'm looking forward to giving my perspective on what happened.
Yeah, and the other another guest tonight is the most precise talker, Sravan from MI Rangers. Sravan, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jagan Bhai. Hello, Pradeep Bhai. Thank you for having me on the show today.
Okay, let's quickly jump into the games. The first game of the night is Dark Horses versus KECC. Pradeep, this is your own game, so walk us through what happened.
Yeah, sure. It was an afternoon game. Luckily, the weather held up and it wasn't that hot, but it was still hot enough to make some of the unfit cricketers tired. So, Dark Horses won the toss and they decided to bat. They got a excuse me. They got a decent start from Abhijit, and I think the wicket of Pankaj was crucial for us, meaning KCC. And you know, as you know, Pankaj is a great cricketer, and it's important to get him early. And it was good for us to kind of get him out in the third over. I think it was the fourth over, maybe I can't remember. But Abhijit played a great role there, and they lost wickets in frequent intervals until we had Durga, who came in and scored some runs with 1-6. She scored 17 runs of 24 balls. And then they also had a decent partnership between Rahul Bandari and Rahul Gopal. So that was what I think was a decent partnership, but frustrated us because we were struggling to break through that wicket. But once we got through that, I think we got them wrapped up for 69. For us, everybody bowled well, really. Kiran bowled well, but unfortunately he didn't have any wickets. Akhilesh bowled really well, and so did Snehal. Snehal took 3 wickets there for us, and Akhilesh took 2. Though Rohit contributing 1, but he was really economical as well. We made it interesting. Chasing 69. The pitch had a little bit of an impact, but there was an uneven bounce on the pitch. But chasing 69, we made it really close, and that was nerve-wracking in the end. But Omkar and Charan gave us a great stability in the middle, and then we also had Akhilesh score 7 runs, Sirish score 7 runs, and the unfortunate part for Dark Horses was really the extras. I think they gave up 16 extras. When you're defending 69, I think that's a hard one to swallow.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we pulled it off. We made it interesting, needless to say, but we seem to find ourselves into closer games, regardless of whether we score 110 runs or we are defending 69. But it was a good win for KCC. I think the youngsters, I think I mentioned this before, a lot of the guys are playing for the first time in DCL, so they're still learning, but it's promising to see some of these guys really step up and play freely, and hopefully we can tighten up our batting for the next couple of games. But it was a good win for us, and unfortunately for Dark Horses, they came out on the losing side, but they do have a pretty decent team, so hopefully they can get some of those games to kind of flip on their side. They do have a decent team. At least that's what I felt after this game. So hopefully they'll win a few games going down the road. So yeah, so that's in a nutshell what happened. Good luck
Okay.
for Dark Horses, but yeah, we pulled it off. We pulled off another close one. Let me put it that way.
Okay, let me ask you a simple question here. Prasanna Kumar, Raj Kumar, run out, and Pradeep Kalmat, not out. Is that your contribution?
Yeah, that's my contribution.
Thank you. I was thinking so.
Well, no, not Prasanna's not a run out was not mine, by the way.
Oh.
That was so that was, I didn't realize you were asking me that, but yeah, that was an unfortunate run out because the guy, I think I can't remember who. Oh yeah, Omkar was the guy who was batting, and he hit a pretty good drive. And Prasanna wasn't watching him. He thought, he didn't realize the guy was a little behind. He was looking for a two, and then he quickly realized that Omkar said no, because the ball went straight to the fielder. So that was almost a Pradeep moment, but it wasn't Pradeep on the other side.
Okay. Hey,
So I
Pradeep,
can't
I have a
take
request.
credit for that one.
You are talking a little deeper. Okay, so
Yeah.
keep your phone little microphone little closer to your because the voice is going low sometimes.
All right, let me see if I can increase my volume.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
yeah.
the next game of the night is Punjab Lions versus Punjab Scorpions. The difference between these two teams is just extras. Both played same game. Only thing is extras kill the loser. Your thoughts, Shravan?
Well, looks like this is a game between two brothers
Yep.
from Punjab for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually a very nice team if they play together. But now it looks like they're split into two teams, right? Punjab Lions and Punjab Scorpions. One is a lion and the other is Scorpio, obviously. So Punjab Lions won the toss, elected to bat. 52 runs, not a great start with the bat at all. 52 runs on the board means pretty under par. Could be a bad pitch, but Shivam, the bowler from Scorpions, is actually a class bowler. He did all the damage up front. He took all 4 wickets at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. He took all 4 wickets at the top. No recovery whatsoever from Punjab Lions. But Gagandeep Singh in the middle also fell for Shivam, scored a handy 17 runs, and with 17 extras, they somehow got to 52 runs. Surprising part here is, with the ball that is changed, 15 runs, anybody a miss hit can go for a 6, miss hit can go for a 4. Punjab Scorpions couldn't chase it down. Really surprising.
Yeah.
Aman Jodh was basically chasing. He started pretty good. 11 as an opener came in good, but there's no support for him from the other end whatsoever until Deep Chana. He used to be the old Deep, I think, was the old Punjab Lions captain, or was the Punjab team that we had in the past for DCL. He's a pretty
Punjab
good batsman,
Scorpions,
actually.
Punjab Lions.
Punjab Lions.
Punjab Lions is
New, right?
No. Punjab Lions is the old team where Gurdeep is the
Deep was the captain, right?
yeah, Deep was the captain. Deep is the captain right now, and
Right.
Scorpions is the new team.
New team, okay.
Yeah.
So Deep did really good to save the ship, but there's no support for him in the middle. So they somehow fell really, really, really short. The short runs, like you said, Jagan, is extra. It's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah,
Two brothers
actually,
fighting for it and just going by the game. They lost because of extras, nothing else.
extras. Yeah, yeah. And see, I heard Majinder Gill is a very good hitter, but he ended up playing, 20
Yeah,
balls.
Manjinder is a really good batsman.
Mm,
Manjinder is a really, really good batsman. He really has good technique. He can clear the rope pretty easily. I played against him in one practice game. I
mm.
remember when I saw him first time in a practice game in Founders. Scored a century in a practice game within 10 overs.
Wow. Mm, interesting.
But the thing with him is about temperament.
Mm,
So if he stays for a few balls, he can clear the rope pretty easily.
mm. So all we can say is bad luck. Cut down the extras.
Right.
Okay. You done? Can we go to next game?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next game of the night is FCC Agni versus Racha Riders. Pradeep.
Yeah, I want to call this a one-sided game, really. Racha Riders won a easy, comfortable game. I'm a little surprised about Agni. I thought that they were a good enough team to actually be a factor in the playoffs, but the way they're going right now, I'm not so sure about it. It looks like Ramesh has got some work that he needs to do. Getting all out for 51 runs, and the other part for Racha Riders is giving 16 extras. You can look at it as a good thing or a bad thing, depending on your perspective. But for FCC Agni to score 51 and out of which 16 runs in extras, that's really not a good thing. That tells me that they only scored 35 runs off their bat, right? And I'm not sure what's going on with FCC Agni. I always felt that FCC Agni was a good enough team, but I don't know if they lost a few players. But Ramesh has got some things to work out. It's still early in the season. I think they've played maybe 3 games. They've lost 2, but it's time for them to kind of get back in the saddle and right the ship, so to speak. Yeah, the only, I mean, there is no double figures in this batting lineup here, right? Extras being the highest, 16. Abhilash scoring 7, Swaroop scoring 6, but I gotta give the credit to Racha Riders bowling. Taisha and Palluri taking 3 wickets, Ramakrishna and Anuj taking 2 each, and getting contributions from the other 2 bowlers with a wicket each. Racha Riders did what they were supposed to do, which is go in and try to wrap up FCC Agni as quickly as possible. They accomplished the task, and Ramesh got some serious thinking to do, in my opinion. Riders chasing 52 or 51 was never really under any kind of pressure, so to speak. They wrapped up the inning in 15 overs. Yes, they lost 6 wickets, but I wouldn't consider this game as being a close game. And let's see here. We got 12 runs from Rahul. That's the only double digit. Again, the extras being the highest again, 13 runs out of 52. FCC still has some work to do, especially if you're trying to defend 51. You can't give away those extras as much as you can avoid it, I think. But yeah, Racha Riders pulled off a game, and we had Satish. The only positive side for FCC Agni is Satish taking 3 wickets for 15 runs in 5 overs. So not a lot to write home about in this game. Good for Racha Riders for winning this game. FCC Agni, Ramesh, if you're listening, you got some serious thinking to do. Hopefully, you still have 9 games to kind of come back strong. Hopefully, you'll seriously take a look at what's going on. But good luck to Roger Riders for winning a good game. I mean, yeah, they made it really easy for themselves. So congrats to Roger Riders on this one.
Okay. The next game of the night is SSK versus Spartans. Your thoughts, Shravan?
So both two old teams, SSK and Spartans in DCL league, were not very old, but old enough to call themselves
Yeah,
pretty
they're old,
familiar with the ball.
but SSK is progressing well, whereas Spartans,
Is
yeah,
proceeding well.
yeah,
Incline, decline, right?
yeah.
But they both. But the bottom line is they're both good teams. They know how to play with this ball, and they're in the league for quite a bit now. I would say 5+ years. Uh, anyways, coming to this game, SSK as usual. They won the toss and they elected to bat first, and they put a healthy score of 108. Anything over 100 is a par score with this ball for 25 hours, as long as we have decent bowling. So they got a great start from their openers, Venkat Reddy and Bala, both crossing 10 runs. 15 runs from Venkat Reddy. Unfortunately, he got run out, but Bala scored a handsome 19 with 1-4-1-6 in it, made it easy for himself. And then there was Vinod in the middle, scored 21. Probably he's holding the ship for SSK for a long time. Great partnership with Kalappan Govindan, Kalappan and Govindan. So they pretty much added the score for SSK. In bowling front, Spartans can really do better. They were actually playing really good last year. These are the same bowlers they have for a long time. I expect them to step up a little bit and contain runs from the position. They couldn't take wickets. They couldn't break partnership. Especially, they were in the game when they actually got 3 wickets from 45. You see, they lost their second wicket. SSK lost their second wicket, 45 for 2, and they actually got 3 wickets, quick wickets within 10 runs. They were able to get 3 wickets. So they should have actually contained run leak from one end. But like I said, Tejaswar and Vinod, they put a good partnership, and then followed by Vinod and Kalappan. So a healthy score of 100 runs plus on the board, 108. Spartans chasing 108 runs. They're never in the game. You can see from the opening, Sham and Sheikh Ismail. Sham is a good batsman again. He can clear the ropes pretty easily. Sheikh, again, a fabulous batsman. I've seen him play. I started playing with them in FCC, Mission Cup. He has very good flicks to clear 6 on the leg side very easily. But it's pretty disappointing that they couldn't get the team going. There's no batsman in the team that scored 10 plus until like 8 down, which is Hassan. That's the highest. SSK helped them with 24 extras, but still they couldn't hold the wicket. They couldn't rotate strike. It's game over basically. There's no batsman trying to stay in the middle. So it's pretty much like an easy game for SSK, where Spartan didn't even try anything. Looks like it, you know.
See, they had a pretty good chance to win this one because they are all out in 18th over. Okay, they had another 6 overs to score, 38, something like that.
But there's no wickets.
No wickets, yes.
Nobody tried to stay down the wicket. If you see, even the balls consumed by batsmen, there aren't many.
And I have a text from Anwar. That's writers. Apparently, Charan got hat-trick in that game. And he sent a picture with the fielding set up for the hat-trick ball. Okay. So,
Nice.
okay, I'll try to share it in our group. But congratulations for hat-trick. Not an easy thing. Okay. So, with that, we'll quickly go to our next game. The next game of the night is Stingers versus Royal Homecars. Royal Homecars, I thought they will win this game because they are not playing Krishna, but that formula did not work this time. Okay.
Maybe it's time to bring Krishna back in the roster. Yeah, got off to a great start. Yeah, they lost the first wicket early, but they were really under no pressure. Their run rate was always up and above. I see our Karthikeyan scored 15. Our Jagan, the veteran, scored 14 of 22 balls. But I think the key was the last, what was that, seventh wicket? Yeah, seventh wicket partnership. That was almost 56 runs and 9 overs, right? 16, yeah. Actually, yeah, 9 overs. So that was, I think, the game changer, the last seventh wicket partnership there. So they were under no pressure. They were scoring runs freely. They got a lot of contribution, double-digit contribution, but Nile and Chichin, I believe, that was the key partnership there. I believe 50-odd runs in 9 overs. I think that was the game changer. Anytime you put anything over 100 is in my view, it's a psychologically great score. But anytime you put anything over 120, that's even better. Chasing 5 runs per over, it's a hard task for any team really, because you have to score at a brisk pace at the same time protect your wickets. So that's a hard formula to kind of follow on, unless and until you're facing poor bowling. In this case, that's not the case. The only positive side for Hunkars was Vivek taking 3 wickets. I would like to note that Subhash Mamidi was the most economical bowler, even though he didn't get rewarded with any wickets. He only gave up 12 runs out of his 4 overs. So it was a great start for Stingers. I think Stingers are really doing well this year, which is great to see. Hunkars they made it interesting. Unfortunately, they lost quick wickets in a row, but they were always on the run rate target. The good news here is Shrikant scoring 20 runs, and then Pradeep Reddy scoring 29, and then the opener Krishna scoring 11. They didn't get enough, I want to say, support in the middle, even though, let me see here, what is the math? 22 balls, they needed 30 runs. Yeah, 32 runs. So it was a game they could have gotten if there was a few more partnerships here in between. But all in all, Hunkars chasing a target of 127, getting to 96. There is an opportunity to learn something from this game, I believe, because posting 96, yes, you came close, but obviously you couldn't close the deal. The good news for, let's see, Stingers here, I'm looking at, yeah, so they got contributions there. Nile taking 3 wickets. Alagu scored, taking 2. They got 1 wicket each from the other guys. This game could have gotten away from Stingers if Hunkars managed to get a few partnerships in between and puts a little bit more pressure. Because if you look at the scorecard, they got all out in 21.3 overs or 21.2 overs. So there was a lot of balls left. So maybe that's something they need to look at and see how do they pace the inning, right, without giving up too many runs. But of course, for us analysts talking on a Monday, Tuesday, or a Thursday, it's easier to comment on these things. But maybe that's an opportunity for Hunkars to kind of learn from. All in all, I personally feel this was a good game. It was not a nail biter, but it could have been a nail biter if Hunkars managed to keep a few wickets and score some more runs. But good luck to Hunkars going forward, and Stingers, congratulations on a good win.
I think Hunkars played well,
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Okay, the next game of the night is Thunderbolts versus Phantoms. Shravan, your thoughts on this game? And actually, I was talking to Phantom's captain, and he was complaining about umpiring on this game. Okay, a lot of calls went against to their team, and he's also asked me to check with Thunderbolts captain, uh, so for validation. So, okay,
Great.
Shravan, sorry.
No, no worries. I think the 3 LBWs are probably gone against him. I can see right
Yeah.
there. Anyways, Panthers won the toss, rightly elected to bat first. But a disappointing start to stay, Openers getting out for 0. If you look at the scorecard, actually, it's pretty interesting. First over, Vigip comes in, Deepak bowls to Teja Makandi, and gone first ball. First over done,
Yeah.
0 for 1. Gautam comes into attack, bowls second ball, gone. Fifth ball, gone. 2 overs, 0 for 3. What can we expect from such a start?
Yeah.
Too much pressure to handle. And Harsha did pretty good to actually survive and play 48 balls to score 10 runs. But there's no support for him, unfortunately. The 2 down batsman, Sandeep comes in, gone. 3 balls, 0. Rohit comes in, try to survive, 1 run, gone. Bully comes in, 5 balls, 0, gone. Nitin comes in, 0, gone. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros in top 7 and one single digit.
Yeah.
What do you expect? It's like very, 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 very tough to recover. But then comes the captain, Rajesh, taking the attack, right?
Yeah.
Rajesh probably was taking a partnership with Harsha again here. Scored a handsome 32 runs. He did pretty good actually, and he got run out, not even bowled or caught. Took the team to a decent score of 73. Rajesh is the first highest, 32, extras 24, second highest.
With 6 duckouts.
The 6 dugouts.
Yeah.
6 zeros.
Bah.
So
he really did good.
Yeah, he did pretty good actually. He's the only player who actually took the attack down actually. Thunderbolts is a very good team. They're actually disciplined. They have good energy levels, and they have good bowling unit. So I didn't expect a tough fight between these two. Probably more like one-sided. That's what I thought before this match, and that's what it looks like. 73 runs on the board from Phantoms is not enough to stop Thunderbolts. So what's surprising here is Thunderbolts lost their first wicket 1 for 8, 2 for 18. They lost their openers. Avinash and Guru, they actually took the pressure. They started rotating singles, doubles. They didn't lose a wicket. They finished the game in 14.5 balls. Pretty much went for 5+ runs an over.
They finished it pretty
5
quickly.
runs an over. Yeah. So there's no match because there's no runs on the board. There's no scoreboard pressure. There are a lot of wickets. Even though they lost 2 wickets for 18, Avinash and Guru make sure there's no other wicket that's going out. And it's actually a handsome win by Thunderbolts. No competition, unfortunately, from Phantoms. Pretty much like a one-sided affair here.
Correct. Yeah.
So pretty good bowling by Thunderbolts, actually. Pretty good bowling.
Yeah. And the next game of the night is Marvels versus Royal Challengers Detroit. Marvel scored 89. Detroit chased it in 22.1 overs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a close game.
And I don't consider this one as close game. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it got to a place where it could have gone either way. And I'm looking at the ground. It was a Borden Park game. So
is it Borden Park?
Yeah, it is Borden Park 1. It could have gone either way. But yeah, so I mean, the reason why I say that, Jagan, is I thought Royal Challengers should have won the game easily. But the fact that it was a Borden game, I'm not too surprised. But what I am surprised about Marvels is I want to know why Jagan came in the end, right? That I do not understand because he could have easily gone up a little and scored a few more runs, right? If Marvels puts 10 more runs on the scorecard, maybe 10 to 15 runs, this game could have gone a completely different direction. Marvel could have won actually this game.
True.
Yeah, so that is, I'm struggling with that idea of Jagan coming in the end. But, it is what it is. Maybe Jagan knows something that I don't. But they did get lots of contribution to get to 89. We had opener Vijay scoring 14 runs, Anil scoring 11, Mohan doing the best, 19 runs here, highest score, Raja scoring 12, Mohan contributing 7, and we got a few 5s and 3s. But I'm still not sure why Jagan's coming down in the end. Maybe he's given the chance to the newcomers here, but look, at the end of the day, if you're the experienced player on your roster who's played a lot of T-ball, it's your responsibility to go up and play and put some more runs on the board and give your team the best chance to win. I think the game could have gone either way if Jagan goes up a little bit and scores another 10, 15 runs. But anyway, it's what ifs, right? So there's not we can do. But hopefully Jagan will look at this strategy and think twice again if he wants to put himself in the end. But on the bowling side, these guys, I see some familiar names here. Pradeep taking 3 wickets, Kartikeya taking 2, Suresh taking 2. They did what they were supposed to do. Ishwar surprisingly giving up 8 runs per over. That I thought was too high. But all in all, Marvel's put a good total on the board because Borden is not an easy pitch to play on. So that's why I'm thinking if Marvels puts another 10 runs on board. But you got to give kudos to Royal Challengers for their disciplined bowling. They only gave up 9 extras, 8 wides and 1 no ball. So that's always a positive thing. I'm always looking at extras, right? So this was a good bowling, disciplined bowling, I want to say. Challengers, of course, they have a good batting unit. That's how I feel. Even though they lost a few quick wickets early, they stabilized the inning. There was a 4-wicket partnership of 24 runs, which was good. I think that set the stage up for the guys who come after them. And, of course, you had Pratik scoring 26, Raghunath scoring 16, and then Shreya scoring 10, wrapping up the inning in the end. Even though this looks on paper like it's almost one-sided, I think this game could have gone either way if Marvel's put another 10 runs on board. I know I'm going to keep preaching to the choir here, but that's how I feel. For Marvels, of course, Yogeshwar taking 2, Mohan taking 2, and then we have a few 1-wicket contribution, and of course, they'll only lost 7 wickets there. So good luck to Royal Challengers Detroit. Marvels, hopefully you'll look at the batting lineup and figure out, Jagan, why you're coming in the end. Maybe you need to go up a little because these games matter. And winning these close games is essentially what's going to dictate where your stands are in the end of the season, and every point counts. Marvels, of course, getting that extra bonus point here, that's actually a good thing, because they did get him up to 22 overs, so that was a positive thing there, but they could have actually won this game if they wanted to. So anyway, good luck to Royal Challengers and Marvels for the rest of the season.
Okay, the next game of the night is Gujarat Warriors versus Vikings. All our analysts predicted Gujarat Warriors to win it easily, and that's what happened. But I'm not too impressed with their batting. 81 all out is something. It's not right. Shravan, your thoughts on this game?
Right. Gujarat Warriors is nothing but a rising stars, old rising stars. So
Yes.
they're pre-seasoned, and it's pretty much the same unit that plays in and out for all the time in different tournaments, including DCL. The interesting thing about this game is actually Vikings won the toss and elected to bowl. So I was surprised with that decision a little bit. But looking at the way they bowled it's pretty evident that they're pretty strong bowling unit. Two reasons. One, look at the extras. They only gave you 6 extras. So
That's
it's pretty
awesome.
disciplined.
Very
Number one.
impressive.
And number two is at the 12th over mark, they took 5 for 29 wickets, like five wickets and 29 runs, which means they actually had Gujarat Warriors on the back foot for pretty much half of the game. So looking at the scorecard, openers 6 runs each, no boundaries, 1 down, out for naught. Harsh comes in, gone for 3. Vansh comes in, gone for 3. But Gopal is a pretty experienced player in this team. He's a guy probably who stood in the middle. He consumed 31 balls, scored 16. He's a left-handed batsman, probably hitting those who's outside a lot. Along with Salman, who was the 8 down, 9 down batsman here, scored 2 sixes and 1 4. These are the only 2 players who scored 10 plus or did most of the runs scoring for Gujarat Warriors, taking them to 81. Who knows, or who knew that 81 is enough to actually defend in the stretch? This is our famous SAP2 in Ann Arbor. The pitch always has stories, right? Sometimes it goes batting first, sometimes it goes batting second. This time, batting first actually helped Gujarat Warriors. They scored 81 runs. Coming to Vikings, is our old team again that actually Cheetahs last year.
Correct.
Cheetahs dissolved and evolved as Vikings.
Yeah.
Pretty similar names here. The DP, Sriram Reddy, it's pretty much like a new team here. I don't know who is the Sai Krishna, but he scored 26 runs, healthy 26 runs. He gave a great start for his team. He had support from Dinesh. I played with Dinesh. Dinesh is a very good batsman. He has very good technique. Just need to work on his patience a little bit. Otherwise, he's a pretty decent straight batsman here. He can score important runs in DCL. And then you have Sriram again, Sai Krishna, Dinesh, and Sriram. These 3 people try to play around, take those 1s and 2s, take the scoreboard going. But they actually had very good chance. If 15 overs, 6 for 46, you just need like 40 runs more. With 10 more overs in the bucket and 5 wickets, an easy ask. But once they lost the 6th wicket, 10 for 51, 8 for 51, 9 for 55, 10 overs, 10 for 55 gone. They could score 10 runs from 46 to 56. So Rising Stars or Gujarat Warriors alias Rising Stars did a pretty good job defending the score. There's no support for Sai Krishna, a well played 26 by him. There's no support by any other batsman in the team. So if you don't have support to your strong batsman, even holding your wicket, just blocking the balls, we cannot win games. If somebody is doing really good, we have to support him, no matter what. The other guy will actually win the game for us. So Vikings is being new, should believe in it, and should learn to support the batsman who's going. Otherwise, this game is pretty much one-sided for me.
So the difference between these 2 sides is just the way Salman played. Okay.
Correct.
If not for Salman, probably Vikings are looking at a win. Yeah.
Right. It's an even game. Yep.
Yeah.
And both teams are equally strong in bowling. That's what it tells us too.
Correct. Okay. See, when I'm assigning these games, I thought, I always assumed that 8 games Division 1, 8 games Division 2. Thanks, Shravan. I missed your game. Okay, local boys versus MI Rangers. Okay. So this week what happened was 9 games are from Group 2 and Division 2, and 7 games are from First Division. So local boys versus MI Rangers. Your thought, Shravan?
Shravan?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Before you jump in here, I was getting ready to make a few comments. Actually, you know what? You go ahead, and then I'll hold off on some of the thoughts here. So go ahead.
No, let's do it other way around. Let's go with the thoughts first, and then we'll go through the commentary.
Yeah. So I don't know. There are two things that jumps out at me. One is Srinivasan Alumalai scoring 33 runs, right?
Yeah.
He's the only guy who actually did anything with his bat. There was a few contributions, but what I'm amazed by is the total number of bowlers these guys bowled. I think there's like 8 bowlers that they use, and Ranjit Reddy taking 4 wickets in 8 balls. I have to believe there has to be a hat trick here.
There's no hat trick.
There's no hat trick? Yeah, so I see. Okay, so I see the Prashant getting out for 56, Shrikar 56, and Dinesh 56. So interesting. So 8 balls, 4 wickets, 8 bowlers used by MI Rangers. So that's the two things that jumps out at me, and of course the 3 extras, right? I'm always paying attention to these extras. So I wanted to jump in here. I was getting ready to talk about this game, but I'm glad you're on it. Go ahead. Yeah, you provide your thoughts on what happened here.
Sorry, Pradeep. Actually, I missed it. And Shravan brought it to my attention that he missed this game. So, and luckily, it's his own team, so his own game. So I said, yeah, I was lucky there a bit.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Go ahead, Shravan.
Right. So basically, there was no toss done for this game. Let's start this way. We were late by a couple of minutes, and the toss was claimed by local boys. So obviously, anybody who owns the toss, bat first, right? So that's what local boys did here. Now, Srinivas is really good. I mean, he has good technique. He has good temperament. Bearing Srinivas, like the scorecard reads, other people or other players around him try to survive, right? Try to stick in and give the strike to him, but they couldn't really keep up with the pressure from our bowlers. Here, Srinivas tried to flash anything outside off over the fence for 2. Anything short, same thing. He tries to pull it as much as he can. Otherwise, his main strength is playing straight and playing offside. He actually played really good to be honest for his 33. He played 46 balls at a strike rate of 70, like you see here in the scorecard, but there was no support for him. That's the only drawback for this team, local boys. Sheikh Mohammed tried. He played 12 balls, but again, his card for the keeper. The interesting thing here is actually, if you look at until the 12th over, they're actually 4 for, I mean, even 13th over, for the say, they were actually 4 for 47. They were actually going almost 4 runs an over. Make sense? They're actually going 4 runs an over. There actually comes the breakthrough, right? First off, we didn't bowl Ranjit like you see in the score in the bowler list, right? Sumant didn't bowl until the second half. The 6 bowlers we used are actually top 6 here before break, and after break is when we actually introduced Suman and Ranjit. They were really going good. Ranjit is a good bowler. MI Rangers usually have a lot of all-rounders than specialist batsmen than specialist bowler. Usually we have all-rounders, so we have to make sure we balance who's our best player of the day. So we were not able to break the partnership. We were not able to get the wicket of Srinivas. So we tried, okay, let's try something different. Then someone comes in, he's a left-arm bowler. And he plays the unusual school shot in DCL ball, okay? He tries to hit it outside for 2. Okay? Then he's like, okay, now he's trying different. Rather than going to play with the middle of the ball, then he's trying to move, he's trying to score something because there's no runs and there's no wickets. He's getting pressure. So when we introduce Ranjit, first ball is a wicket. The way that he gets a wicket is, it's almost like he's flipped the ball. It's like a short ball. The batsman pulls it, goes to the next umpire, and he gets caught, gone. Any other batsman probably, I would say the batsman is unlucky, but he gets caught right there. It's a poorest ball from Ranjit, the first ball. But the second one was a zapper. Actually, he bowls in, it skids, leg stump bail, top of leg stump bail. I mean, it hits top of the leg stump and the bail just flies away. Bold. Then the hat-trick ball, he didn't get a hat-trick. Fourth ball, dot. Fifth ball, he bowls a brilliant Yorker. Gone. Bold. So that's the over that actually turned local boys' game. Otherwise, they were going really good. 4 runs and over. We were looking at 100 plus easily at that point. All they need is Srinivas is in the middle. But somehow our captain Sandeep thought, okay, let's give ball to Ranjit because we have Ranjit in the team. That's how it felt like to me. But Ranjit, again, he's a good all-rounder. He can bat, he can bowl. And captain believed in him, hand over the ball. He delivers first over 3 wickets. And the outcome is local boys collapse. Otherwise, the way they were going, even though there were no freebies from us, there's a lot of pressure from us. Our bowlers were bowling tight lines.
But it's a hat trick, right? Last ball he took a wicket, and then there are 2 other balls. He took 2 more.
Yeah. 16.1 wicket, 16.2 wicket, 3-4 dots, 5 dots, and 16.6 wicket. You look at the 16th over. Because first ball wicket, second ball wicket, 3-4-5 dots.
3-4-5 dots, 6th ball wicket, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And then in the next over, first ball wicket, second ball wicket. That's a hat trick.
No, it's not for him though. He got only 4 wickets, right? He got 3 in first over, and the 4th one is in the later wicket.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, got it. Okay. I thought, I was counting 2.
That bowling figure is just amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
1.2 overs, 1 run, 4 wickets. That's a great spell. And thank you for sharing that, because there is no way I would have guessed what happened in the match, and that's a great background story you were able to provide being there. So thank you.
Yep, no problem. And with the bat, actually, we didn't start well, to be honest with you. We probably gave them hope that, okay, 4 for 16. We probably gave local boys hope that we're done, right? But as usual, we bat deep. We have a mixture of good talent. Unfortunately, we're all-rounders. Most of us are all-rounders. Everybody can bat and bowl. So Ifti is back in the town. Took charge. He scored 16 runs. Took pressure away from us. 2 fours in it. And then Taichan, he's also a very good batsman, all-rounder again, for 23 runs. And Praveen is our brilliant find for the last 2-3 years. He's with us. He's a brilliant find. He's a great fast bowler. You can see him running. He'll actually keep everybody inside the circle. He'll have only one fielder outside. He was that good. Praveen. And he's a great batsman too, with good technique again. He doesn't lose his wickets so easily. So they finished the game for us. So we know we bat deep, but sometimes we just need to cope up with pressure. So somehow we survived this game because Ifti took the pressure out, gave some runs on the board, and then Saichan and Praveen finished the game for us. So it was that simple. But 16 for 4, I'm pretty sure local boys were looking at this team is gone,
Yeah. Okay, with that we have completed all the games, and let's quickly predict this weekend's game and conclude the show. The first game of the night, dark horses. No, what I'm looking at the results. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I made a little mess here. Let me go to the schedule and call it out. Okay, so the first game of the night is Punjab Lions versus Stallions. I'm thinking Punjab Lions will win this one easily. Any objections there?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Sravan.
Same thing. I agree.
Okay, so the next one is Punjab Scorpions versus SLCC Guardians. This is going to be a tough. It's going to be a really good game. Shravan.
I'll give it to SLCC Guardians.
Guardians. Pradeep.
Yeah, I think Guardians. Scorpions have made games interesting, but I think they need to work on their batting. They need to figure something out.
Okay, they're not there yet, is what you're trying to say. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Guardians 2-0 then. Ratcha Riders versus Dark Horses. This is going to be very, very interesting game of the weekend. Shravan.
I'm kind of 50-50 on this game, but looking at Russia Riders, somehow won 2 games already, and so I would like to give it to them, but it's pretty much like 50-50 for me. Otherwise, Russia Riders have a little edge because of their wins.
Okay, Ratcha Riders for you. Pradeep.
Yeah, I agree with Shravan. I think it's 51-49 Ratcha Riders.
Anyways, 2-0 Ratcha Riders then. Okay, MI Rangers versus Royal Challengers Detroit. I'm not going to ask Shravan here. Pradeep.
Yeah, I'll go with the Rangers. The Rangers is more experienced and they have a lot more depth.
Okay, MI Rangers there. And the next one is Rebels Cricket Club versus KECC. I'm not asking Pradeep here. And Shravan.
KCC for me. Again, Rebel Cricket Club is new. They have good talent, but they still need to learn this ball and play and come up with pressure. So KCC.
KECC is also new. Only thing is they have
But
one old man in that. That's all.
true,
Okay.
but KCC have a lot of people who play very regularly.
Okay. Okay. The next one is Gujarat Warriors versus FCC Agni. I think Gujarat Warriors. Any objections there?
No.
Okay. Okay, I take it as no. The next one is Spartans versus Vikings. This is going to be a very, very close game. Okay. What do you say, Shravan?
Spartans, hopefully.
Spartans for you. And Pradeep.
Yeah, I'm going to lean towards Spartans here on this one.
Okay, somehow my heart says Vikings are going to win this one. Okay, let's see next week. Hawks versus KRCC. Oh boy, KRCC not doing well in recent times, and they're playing with
Why
some
are we
of the
jumping to
dynamic
Division 1?
youngsters. Yeah, this is Division 1. What do you say, Shravan?
Hawks?
Hawks for you. Okay, Pradeep.
They proved me wrong, KFC these days. God, I don't know. I'll go with KFC. Hopefully they'll pull one off.
Okay, one tie there. Okay, Fighters versus Canton Hurricanes. I think Fighters all the way. Any objections there?
No.
Gladiators versus Detroit Titans. It's Gladiators. They were beaten by Strikers again. Okay, Pardew. Pardew somehow has become a thorn in the.
That's right.
Okay, I don't want to complete the sentence there. Okay, I'll leave this. I'll leave my explanation and I'll leave my words for next Thursday. Okay, Gladiators versus Detroit Titans. What do you say, Shravan?
Glads?
Glads. Pretty.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be pissed off, so I'll go with the Glads.
Okay, Dynamites versus Hitman. Shravan.
Dynamite versus Hitman. It's going to be interesting game, actually. So, Hitman. Let me be the upset guy.
Okay, Pradeep.
Yeah, I haven't been convinced by Dynamite yet, so I'll pick Hitman.
Hitman. Okay. The next one is GLCC versus Tri-Hawks. Okay, GLCC back-to-back loses, and they're going to play against Tri-Hawks. What do you say, Shravan?
Even though they're losing, I still give it to GLCC. They have a strong unit. They just need to understand the chemistry and who is going to open, who is going to be the 1 down, who is going to be the 11 down batsman. Until they figure it out, it will be difficult, but they have a strong team. I'm pretty sure GLCC will win this easily.
Okay, actually, that's a pretty good observation by you. Okay, if you are available, I want to ask this question next week. Okay, on Thursday, if you are available for the show.
Sure.
Yeah. Prady, you want to predict this game?
Yeah, I'll go with it, but I'm gonna make some comments here because I feel like I have to. And to what Shravan just said, it's important to figure things out for GLCC this time because it's no longer they don't have the luxury of waiting, right? Troy Hawks, you cannot take that team lightly, but I think the depth of talent that GLCC has, I don't think that's a question mark. I think what's the question mark now for GLCC is who fits in where and what roles do they have to play. And I think they're still trying to figure this out, but I strongly recommend that they figure this out quickly. If not, they're going to be regretting their decisions down the road. So this is my observation based on what I saw. Of course, we're going to be talking about Division One games on Thursday, but there are some things that are really concerning to me about GLCC this year that needs to be addressed quickly, and hopefully they can figure it out fast.
Okay, we'll talk about that one on Thursday. And the next game is Motor City versus Marvels. Oh boy. What do you say, Sravan?
More City versus Marvels. Again, two equal teams for me. So slight edge for Motor City.
Motor City. Prady, what do you say?
Yeah, I'll pick my buddy Jug, and hopefully he'll show up and play up the order.
Okay, I hope Jagan is listening. And the next game is Phantoms versus Local Boys. Oh boy, Local Boys are sinking. I had a lot of hopes on Local Boys. Somehow they're uh, they're very very below the below than their talent. Actually,
Yeah.
at least that's what I'll say. Sravan.
So I'll pick my buddy Rajesh. So Phantoms.
Okay. What do you say, Prady?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Phantoms. Local boys still have some things to need to figure out, but yeah, I'll go with Phantoms. Hopefully, this will motivate them.
Okay. The next one is MCC Miles versus Pokeries. Pokeries all the ways, what I'm guessing. Any objections there?
I think Miles can easily upset them. So Poker is slight edge, but Miles can easily upset them as a play to the potential.
Okay. Prady, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. I think Pokers will most likely win, but MCC definitely. It depends on which MCC Miles shows up, but they definitely have the ability to surprise them. So that's gonna be a good game.
But see, the template, Pokeries template, they're executing it well. So
Yeah,
I see
agree.
them winning. And the next one is Indus Thunders versus United Raptors. Crocodiles. Okay. I think Indus Thunder should win this one easily, especially after beating Legends. What do you say, Sravan?
Indus for me, yes.
Prady.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Thunders, but Raptors have been surprising me lately, and I think that's a good thing. They figured out a winning formula, playing with the team that they have, and not relying on their superstars, if you want to call them that. But I like what Pradeep is doing, and he's in form. So I'm intrigued by the Raptors, new Raptors this year. So I'm going to be watching them a lot.
Okay, there are some rained out games. Okay, 4 rained out games that are happening this Sunday. Actually, in the original in the original schedule, we predicted these, but again, we'll go through this quickly. SLCC Guardians versus Stingers. Sravan.
Guardians.
Pradeep.
Yeah, Guardians for me.
Okay, Detroit Titans versus Stars. Shravan.
Stars.
Pradeep.
Same Stars.
Okay. KRCC versus Indus Thunders. Shravan.
Indus, unless KRCC regroups, no? Indus.
Okay. Pradeep.
Yeah, Thunders, if they have the same guys back playing, Manoj and Panditi and the other guys, they need them. So
Okay, the last game of the night, Strikers versus Legends.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah. Somehow my art says Strikers are going to win this one. What do you say, Sravan?
This is going to be, again, even battle for me. So the only thing I can basically predict is, based on the players I know, I think Legends can easily win this, provided they don't fall into the traps of Fastest.
But I don't know how well these guys can handle spin. That's, let's see. Let's see. It's going to be a very interesting game. With that, we have covered all the games that are going to happen this weekend, and we will conclude this show with the last words from our analysts. Okay, I'll start with Shravan.
Good luck to all the playing teams. Summer is right with us. Great Michigan summer, great weather, great cricket. Enjoy your outing, play well, do well. All the best to all the teams. Thank you, Jagan, for having me.
Thank you, Shravan, for helping me out with this show. Okay, yeah, and Freddie.
Yeah, no, thank you, Shravan, for joining the show today. Thanks, Shannon, as always. Sorry I was a little late today. I'd forgotten it was Tuesday. But yeah, for all the games that are happening this weekend, good luck to all the teams. We're now getting into the summer, and it looks like the heat's going to pick up. So stay hydrated, stay safe, listen to your body, don't push it, and have fun. At the end of the day, I think we wait almost 6 months to play cricket during the summer. So let's be prepared and hydrated and physically fit to play these games, especially the ones in the afternoon. Have fun and spend some time with the family. Don't play cricket 4 days out of the week, unless you want to be kicked out of the house. So
That's a good advice.
yeah,
Okay.
have fun, but be safe as well. Thank you.
Yeah. With that, we'll conclude tonight's show. Thank you, Sravan. Thank you, Pradeep, and thank you all our listeners. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.